First, a big thanks for this opportunity to be part of the ETRetail summit. At PNG, everything starts and ends by offering our consumers irresistible superiority. So it is at the heart and core of what we do. Our supply chain strategy is fairly simple. We call it as Supply 3.0. It has four key legs. First is to ensure supply in full and on time. To do this, we leverage seamless data and the flow of data itself to be seamless. Uh, the third is around sustainability, and to be able to do this, we do it through a way which ensures there is a superior employee value equation in everything that we do. I can think of three examples to the question that you asked of how are we leveraging technology for the benefit of our consumers, retailers, and even our distributor partners. The first is around, as you know, quick commerce is the channel which is exploding. Now this is a business where availability of the products at the time when a consumer or a shopper wants is absolutely paramount, because she is not going to wait if the product is not available when she needs it. And to ensure this, we work with our partners for capturing what is the online availability at a dark store level, and then working with our tech stack to see that we are always available when the consumer needs. And if there is an out of stock instance, working the root cause to ensure that it gets minimized going forward. Now, as we step to a slightly larger perspective, we follow something called as a smart basket, which takes into consideration all previous purchasing history. What is the neighborhood analytics, what are the consumer preferences in that area, and then we provide a recommendation to our retailer partners to be able to maintain the right assortment. What this does is ensures that we have the right set of SKUs for our shoppers and consumers, but equally important, our retail partners are also carrying the right inventory which is moving, inventory which does not become slow moving for them, and hence their returns are also equally good, at the same time ensuring availability when the shopper needs. So that's the second example that I can think of use of real-time technology. But moving a little upward in the chain, it is not only the retailers and consumers. The same tech stack we are able to leverage now, leveraging AI and ML, in terms of generating what we call as the demand signal of what's going to sell out. And as the demand signal becomes more and more accurate, our distributor partners are able to give us orders in advance. And that advance ordering then enables us to ensure that we are fulfilling that order in full, but at the same time helping them and helping ourselves optimize both cost and cash. So those are three examples that I can think of where we are leveraging real-time intelligence and real-time data to drive improvements for our shoppers, for our retailers, and our distributor partners. So again, technology is a means to an end. And as I said, the core of what we do is to ensure that we are offering irresistible superiority to our consumers. And towards that end, as tech has evolved and as we have been leveraging tech, it has made a huge impact in everything that our workforce and our people do. And we are seeing that it is making life of our employees and everybody better, as we kind of leverage. So again, a couple of examples that I can think of. First, in the past, in our plants, in our manufacturing systems, when we used to do quality checks, the checks were intensely manual. So every product would be checked at a certain frequency, maybe once in 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30 minutes. And that would still be a sample check. It would still give us limited information if there was a defect happening within that time. Now leveraging video analytics and the ability to be able to literally analyze each and every product that is getting manufactured, we are able to, leveraging some AI ML tools and some models that we have created, we are able to figure out if there is any defect against the base that we want to deliver on every single SKU that is coming out of the line. So one, this ensures that for the shopper and consumer, there is defect-free product that is coming out of the plants. But equally and more importantly, it takes away what was just an intensely manual check, allowing our employees and our folks to focus on higher order tasks, like looking at what are the changes needed in the manufacturing systems, in our center lines, to ensure that this continues to be defect-free. So this is just one example that at an enterprise level, how the use of technology is enabling our employees and our workforce to be more strategic in their work. Another example that I can think of, and this is not limited to manufacturing, in our planning systems. Earlier, the planning used to be intensely manual, where planners would try and generate the forecast, taking in various causal variables and looking at different possibilities. But again, with leveraging AI and machine learning, today the demand planning systems have become much more automated. And the beauty is that the output of these demand forecasts are better than what we get with manual touches. So we are moving to a place where unattended demand forecast is becoming the norm. And again, this is allowing our folks, versus spending a lot of time in only generating the forecast, to now actually analyzing as to when the forecast went wrong, because the forecast is a forecast, it will never be 100% accurate to start with, and what is it that we need to do to ensure that that becomes more accurate. And at the same time, if there is a variable which needs to loop in from a sell out as a demand signal back to sell in, we are able to strengthen that loop, to generate an even better focus. And the power of machine learning is that it continues to learn as it gets more and more data points. So people are more again focused on the higher order analysis versus just leveraging, or focusing on a very system driven forecast generation. While this is at an enterprise level between manufacturing and planning, there's a lot of work which we are also doing in terms of improving our personal productivity and digital fluency. There is a product that we have called Chat PG. Think of it as equivalent of Chat GPT, but something which is completely in-house for PNG for our employees. It is a secure platform which has all possible information that the company has, making knowledge access much more easier and efficient, enabling faster decision making. At literally the tip of a button, you are able to kind of get what you're looking for, which in the past would have taken much longer. And because it is a secure environment and because it has all PNG data, it automatically understands the unique lingos and what has been historic and very, very curated for what are specific to PNG. So hence, to summarize, the use of technology is enabling workforce to do much more strategic, higher order work at an enterprise level, but also in terms of driving personal productivity, then enabling us to do more fulfilling jobs and to be able to do better with the same time that we are able to save.